Hey guys, Maxton here, welcome back to a new video. In this one we are going to check out the new CYMATICS Mayhem Pack. As you guys can see, as always, I'm in an empty session of FL Studio and I got the Mayhem Beta Pack right here, so we're just gonna listen to some samples and make some beats with them. So let's get right into the beat making process. I really like those brass samples. So as you guys can hear, there's a huge range of different samples in here, but I really like this Blitzkrieg sample in 125 BPM in C# minor, so I'm just gonna use this sample and make a beat with it. So let's first of all get to the right tempo. Did you guys know that all the content and the sample packs that I provide are free? And you know what's also free? Subscribing to the channel. So I'm just gonna wait here for a few seconds so you guys can subscribe and like the video. Okay, but without further ado, let's get right back into the actual video. Okay, so the drums are pretty much done, so I'm just gonna split up those patterns, color code everything, mix it and structure it a little bit better. And I think I'm also going to replace this pad with like flex or something so we can get like strings in there. Maybe a guitar as well. Let's try that with like an arpeggio. Now we can actually talk about another great part about the sample pack, since when it's going to fully release, you also get the stems of everything. So right now this part, for example, is very busy if I want to use my bass as well as the guitar and parts of the sample. So now I can just go into the Mayhem pack, go to the stems and MIDI, and now I have all the stems here. I can just use the part that I want to combine, for example, with my guitar. As you guys can, for example, hear, there are a lot of elements in there that you couldn't even really make out in the whole sample. For example, this pizzicato. And now since we got the stems, we have a lot more elements to work with. And as you guys can see, if you have the stems to the different samples, you have a lot more freedom to work with. And now the beat sounds totally different than before when I didn't use the stems. And with that, I would say this beat is pretty much done. I'm just gonna mix and arrange a little bit more and then show you guys the final result. Okay guys, so it's a new day right now, or evening I should say. It's already dark outside. And since there are a lot of great samples in the Mayhem Beta Pack, I wanted to make another beat centered around one of them. So let's get right into the second beat. This is the sample that I wanted to use. I'm just gonna get the stems right away so we can work with them as well. And another great thing that I noticed about the Mayhem pack so far is that you also have the MIDI in here, as you can see. So this is a great help as well if you just wanted to get the chords real quick. So I'm just gonna open up FL Keys now, open up the pattern, and just put the chords in there as well. Even though I just said I really like that they have MIDI in here, this can still be very confusing for beginners, for example, since the lowest notes in the MIDI are not the root notes of the chords. Okay, so I really like everything so far, but maybe I can still like flip the sample a little bit so we have like a little bit more energy in the hook. So I feel like this is the main theme that I want to go with. So I'm just gonna take this to the side and let's just experiment with like grow speed or something. So I think I export it like this and just like try out this triplet sidechain thing. And let's also do one more export without any volume effects. Or we can maybe also pitch it down an octave. I think I prefer this. I'm just going to finish up this beat now, film some B-roll, and then hopefully the future Max is going to tell you what he thinks about this pack. Okay guys, so Max Storm from the future here. Let's actually talk about if I would recommend the CYMATICS Mayhem Pack. So first of all, you guys have to keep in mind that I only tested the trap sample pack. And when you buy the whole sample pack collection, there will be 6 other packs as well. And all these packs together contain well over 300 melody loops. And of course, you also get all the MIDI and the stems for the samples. And let's actually come to the 2 things why I would recommend this pack. So first of all the licensing rights are included. That means you can use all the melodies for placements, publish them on YouTube, Spotify, list them on BeatStars or Airbit, and you get to keep 100% of the royalties. And the second reason why I would recommend this pack is that it's a very limited pack. There are only 1,250 licenses available, which means that these loops won't be overused in the future. And as a bonus, if you buy the pack, you also get a $50 CYMATICS gift card. So in conclusion, I would say if you're on a budget, just stick to the free beta pack and make some melodies there if you want to. But if you have some spare money and you want very limited loops that have a great quality, you should consider buying this pack. The links to the trap sample beta pack as well as to the main pack when it's going to fully release are both in the description. And if you guys like this video or have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. And if you're interested in more music content, check out my Instagram. See you guys in the next one. Bye!